I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, yeah. Cause I only want you, baby, yeah. I only want you, yeah, 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 yeah. Only want you.
What's happening? Whoa, nah. Welcome to I Choose You podcast, where we discuss all things marriage. We're your hosts. I am the handsome Gregory Ray, and this is my beautiful wife, Naisha Ray. Before we dive in, there are a few house rules to be followed. One, be respectful of one's opinions. Two, have fun. Three, make sure that you share this podcast all up and down your social media platforms.
And as always, thank you all for tuning in on this Tuesday night. We're no longer going live on Thursdays, Tuesdays at 8:30. So we appreciate those who are adjusting to the new time and the new day and making sure they are joining in with us on our Choose You podcast.
So, tonight's topic is wedding expenses. Should you send invoices to guests who are no call, no show?
And before we get into that, did y'all see our intro? I am so excited about the intro. And if you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay at the end so you can see it, okay? But yes, like he said, tonight we will be talking about wedding expenses and if you should send an invoice to guests who are no call, no show.
So, I guess we'll dive straight in.
Hey,
wedding,
Mama, thank you for joining.
wedding expenses. As we all know, weddings are expensive. You have to tally up your guests, you have to tally up the venue, the photographer, invites, food, DJ, pictures, etc., 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 etc. Because a wedding is a long list of things that you have to go through. So, and you have to tally up your guests. I said guests, right? Yeah. So, should you send invoice to people who are no call, no show? For me, I said yes, but then on the back end, I said no. But I understand that money saved is goes a long way. For me, you know what I mean? If I send you an invite to my wedding, that means you was important enough to be at my wedding, and I'm expecting you to be here. Now, would I send you an invoice? Nah, but you are getting cut off.
Well, we have his point early on in the video, in the live, my bad. So before I give my opinion, I want to read some information that I found based on weddings. What according to studies, because that's what we say, according to
According to
studies.
studies.
I'm going to read something according to studies, and then I'm going to read the post that sparked tonight's conversation. Mom said, get a record box for music, let family cook, go to Walgreens and buy a throwback camera.
Oh Lord. And we're off to the races.
Right. So, according to studies, it says breaking down your wedding budget is one of the trickiest yet most important wedding planning tasks because it's essential to create an accurate budget for the big day. No matter your starting point number, think about dividing your wedding budget in terms of for you and for them. Then it says a budget begins with a guest list that informs most of your costs, which I 100% agree with that. Then I found an estimate cost percentage for a wedding. So for the venue and catering, that is 40% of your budget. For photography and videography, that's 15% of your budget. Then it says wedding attire and beauty, 5% of your budget. Music and entertainment, 10% of your budget. Flowers, 10%. Favors and gifts, 2%. Transportation is 3%. Stationery, 3%. Cake, 2%. And then decor is 10% of your budget. So then I agree with all of it. What I don't know about that particular breakdown because some of that stuff they mentioned is not really necessary for
Right.
me. The only thing I would really focus on is venue,
Attire.
what it said, venue, catering, attire, and music. Really don't care, need to have no flowers. Don't worry about no favors and no gifts because a lot of y'all leave that stuff on the table anyway. Um, Transportation is cool. Stationery, not wasting it, no wasting money on that. Cake and decor.
Right.
I agree with.
What about the pictures?
Oh, gotta have my pictures videographer. I think that would be the number one before venue and catering because I just love pictures. So the reason we decided to talk about this because I came across a post that says newlyweds send $240 bill to guests who were no show for their wedding. And then so on their on the thing at the note, because they sent the invoice and the wedding, it says wedding reception dinner, no show in parentheses, and then it says unit price $120, quantity of two, which is me, 120 for you, 120 for me, which came out to be 240, right? And then in the note of their thing, they put it's crazy. They said this invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seating. You confirm seats at the wedding reception during the final head count. The amount above is the cost of your individual seats. Then it says, because you didn't call or give us proper notice that you wouldn't be in attendance, this amount is what you owe us for paying for your seats in advance. Then it says, you can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out to us and let us know which method of payment works for you. Thank you. That's exactly what it says. So then when I got to reading it, before I even went to the comment section, because I always go through the comments, before I went to the comment section, I was like, I agree. I agree because respectfully, I agree because some people, when you RSVP, and I'm speaking from experience because this is my second. So from based on the first, when you RSVP, that's when money starts to go out. And the closer you get, that head count becomes locked in, and whatever number we turn in, that's what it's gonna be. We can't take away, we can only add. So for people who come and know they're not coming at the when you at that final RSVP, you say yes, but then something comes up and you know you cannot make it, it's absolutely nothing wrong with picking up the phone, texting or calling and informing the bride or whoever you RSVP to, let them know that you cannot make it. That's more than courteous. I don't want, so I'm on the side of sending an invoice because you wasted, and I'm only on that side if you didn't let me know. Now, if you let me know, then of course I understand. But if you took it up on yourself not to even let me know, then I'm with sending an invoice. So Misha says sending an invoice is ghetto. Everybody's not always going to make it, regardless of sending an RSVP. Anything could happen. And that's true. It is ghetto, but if you can't let me know, it's ghetto of you to not let me know that you can't make it.
So I'm gonna say this on that note. If I send you an invite to come to my wedding, I'm expecting you to be there. Regardless if you could come or not, because if you don't let me know and I'm sitting out there in the crowd looking, we at the reception, I whisper in my wife and be like, baby, oh, Misha and such ain't show up. Just using you because you said that. And she gonna be like, damn, no, Misha didn't. We'll be worried knowing you gonna be at everything. So I think it is a respect thing. If you just, even if something did come up at the last minute on the day of the wedding, you could have texted anybody in our group or whatever that we get down with, like, hey man, I can't make it today. I'm sick, or such and such come up, it's a family emergency, whatever. I'm just letting y'all know. Because most of the time when you get an invite to something like that, a wedding, people are expecting you to celebrate with them. You know what I mean? Like, man, we had a long list. We cut that list down.
All the way down.
All the way down. So if you ain't there, you could thank me. You could thank me. I won't blame it on my wife.
No, you can blame me too.
I won't blame it on my wife. You could blame me. Because if you ain't on that list, you best believe it was Ray. And if y'all blame it on my wife, then y'all gonna have to pay. I will be sending the invoice out, letting y'all know why y'all wasn't invited. Respectfully, as my little sister say, respectfully, I will send you an invite on Instagram or Facebook.
Oh Lord,
I can be petty.
So back to the comments. So I ended up going to the comment section, and one person said, "Y'all gonna be real salty when reception start having food." I agree. Then someone else put, "Don't RSVP if you know there's a chance you can't come. And if something comes up, let the bride and groom know," just like I said. To not show up is just tacky. I had a few no-shows after RSVPing to my wedding. I just told the people who did not show. I just told the people who did show to eat and drink ×2 and gave them extra party favors, which was mini rose bottles and shot glasses.
Right.
Then someone says, it was a man, he said, "I think we all know who I did this was petty." So then another lady came back and said, "This is valid. They gave notice after notice, and guests confirmed they were coming with no other notice that they weren't. So yeah, give me my coin. Because I wouldn't have added your seating if you confirmed you couldn't come." I agree.
So go ahead, love.
Then the last one says, "For the people telling them to take an L, you can tell they never been married or don't respect people's time and money." I agree with that too. Because if you cannot muster up enough guts to call me and tell me, "Hey, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I wish you well and all of this, but I won't be able to make it," then I feel like you don't care about my time or my money. And this is also why people are starting to have these backyard weddings and making it more intimate versus these big weddings for reasons like this.
Yeah.
So I'm on the side of, when we start sending out invites, don't RSVP. Even if you RSVP and something come up, just be courteous and let us know.
Please be courteous, because like I say, if you're on our guest list, you're on there for a reason. I mean, we hold a strong emotional tie to you, and if you don't show up, you out of there for good. But
Erica said that, or you just dry, unhappy. I wouldn't say that somebody's unhappy. I don't know. It's just I don't know, because the last wedding that I went to with my brother and my sister, they got married, and when I went, it was a lot of seats empty, and in my head I was like, "Where's all these people that said they was coming?"
Right, and
then they went there, but then even my sis was like, she didn't see an invoice like where my coin. She was frustrated that we spent all this money
for all these people.
And for all these people, and then they don't even show up. I'm gonna say, please wait until you have the wedding when Tootie comes from the Olympic. Of course,
he my best man. What you talking about? Anyway, but when we have this wedding, because we have been talking about it for some years now. Yeah, we've been talking about it because it takes time, effort, interest, and motivation to put a wedding together of the magnitude that we want. But we have decided to downcut it, to what we want now. It ain't for everybody. And my wife always says she wanted to go big because I never been married. But I was like, we don't got to do that. I'm cool with just me, you, the kids, family, a few friends. We have a big old reception and we just roll from there. You know what I mean? Because it's like, we already married, but to have that whole celebration of it so everybody could come see, take pictures, like mama say, be a part of it, get the scrapbooks out and things of that nature, all of, blended family meets or whatever, then that's cool. But at the same time, man, I don't think it's tacky. You know what I mean? I think it's just being respectful, of our feelings. just be respectful of our feelings, man. If we invite you and you can't come, please let somebody know, man. Because I'm gonna be worried, like, dang, why this person ain't come? Because I'm gonna ask questions. I might even pull up with my tuck on. So
Oh my God.
then you're gonna be talking about, Ray, what's going on? You supposed to be at the wedding. I'm gonna be like, nigga, why you ain't here? You talking about she was in the hospital, or your daddy was sick, or your mama was sick, but you at the house feeling some type of way. I got what they call them, a Debbie Downer or something,
Right.
and you just ain't sure because you ain't had nothing to wear. You knew the attire, the colors before 6 months ahead of time.
All right, so Misha said, I'll be there because I don't need no invoice. Listen.
You ain't getting no invoice, you getting a pull up. So
Mama said, I'm on a diet to make sure my dress fits properly.
I heard that.
So now that's the main topic, wedding expenses, not just that particular piece, but wedding expenses.
Right.
So I'm gonna go back up. So Mama asked what would be on the menu. So I'm gonna let him tell y'all what he want, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I want.
So what I want on the menu, I was more to like salmon, chicken breast with asparagus, some more wine rolls, some type of pasta. I'm not really a fan of that. What they call it? That pasta we having like the green in there and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a fan of that. I just want something like that, like salmon, asparagus, salmon, asparagus, chicken breast, some different type of seafood pasta, drinks. I would love to have Hennessy, Dose, Casamigo, Tito's. I want y'all to get drunk so we can be married. You know, not married, but married. We can have a little fun. Open bar, cash bar. Well, for me, since I got the liquor hooked up, hold up. They talking to me right now. We going through my menu. We will have an open bar because I got the hook up on the liquor. So I'm not tripping about that. Everybody gonna get drunk and be married. But when the liquor is gone, that's on you. You on your own. You could BYOB, bring your own beer, and but we gonna have some liquor.
Now, is it my turn for my menu?
You
so my menu was pretty much everything he said because I don't want anything heavy.
Right.
I want something that's gonna be light and not as messy when I eat. However, since y'all brought up the open bar, cash bar question, at first I was like, yeah, I'm only gonna bring enough for me and him, and then them Negroes get it how they live. Because when you leave that bar open like that, it is a tab for you. Right. So I was like, no, we not doing that. We gonna. What I wanted was for me and him to have our love, and then y'all
gumbo, mama,
do whatever it is y'all gonna do.
Gumbo, that'll be like a starter or something. Like I on that because I didn't even think about gumbo. No, because you know. Okay, so when my grandmother did the 50th anniversary wedding, now that I'm thinking about it, they had a starter, and it was something small. I don't know if it was a soup or
like
a
salad
or something.
It probably was a salad.
No, it was something like a soup or something. It was two things because everybody had a something they choose from. It like when Sweetie Pie them did it, they sent out the invite of what you wanted to eat because the tables were set up, the decor was set up, so everybody name placements and all that there. But they was balling back in the day.
So since we talking about that. Would you prefer to be self-serve, like a what they call it? I forgot what they call it.
Like a buffet style?
Buffet style or served?
It depends on where we do it at. And it's crazy that we talking about this because I'm bringing my own bottle and gas. Oh, mercy. Anyway, before I read that comment out loud, it depends on how we do it. It's gonna happen. It's just about timing, and I don't know because I don't want nobody getting up for nothing. I want everybody to be served. That way I can look out and see the people eating. They're happy. They're waving at the ham. To my congratulations, y'all. Somebody might want to hit the bell, and I'm expecting all these things. Y'all making me excited again. The glass or whatever. Oh, whatever.
That's who's giving the toast.
They might stop and be while everybody eating and just might want to shout me out. Brother, I see you.
So he's trying to have this ghetto.
No, that's not ghetto. That's not ghetto. Baby, a lot of people, just like you said, I'm gonna go back to what you said. I'm glad we're talking about this. I'm getting excited about it. She called me a groomzilla too, y'all, because she had it the way she wanted, but she always say, baby, since it's your first time, what do you want? So I was stuck on what I wanted, how I wanted to be, since she said it was my first time. And then I just got all the way off of it. Like, you know what? Let's just put it to the side right now and just, look up some other things. Yes, we'll have a brass band.
Yeah,
We'll have a second line band.
come on,
Mama.
because I'm
Go
trying to
ahead.
get so. I wasn't rushing, but I'm saying all that stuff because he is a groomzilla. So a lot of these things that y'all hearing is really is we can't say bridezilla because he's worse than me. I think he's doing enough to where I won't have to do nothing.
Right.
But so since we brought up the brass band, I had the idea of us getting our ceremony because we already married, having our ceremony reception down in New Orleans. He don't want that. So we're gonna be staying here, which means but we have to find somebody.
Baby, there's nothing for Mama. I don't like putting her, Mama. I don't like putting Aisha in the business on people that I know. Will you tell her the hot eight will come out for Gregory Ray?
Oh my God.
I keep telling her them guys. I try to tell her just because I don't talk to none of my people in New Orleans that I know, my plugs, that they hit me on social media, they hit me through other people. I get the hot eight to come up here and tear Houston down for the wedding. I still got the juice, man. I keep trying to tell my wife that.
The topic is wedding expenses. We started off talking about should you send an invoice to guests or a no call, no show. We agreed that yes, because you pay for all. Be respectful. If you can't make it, let us know. And we are talking about our own wedding. What we like, what we don't like, what we want to do, what we don't want to do. Bridezilla and groomzilla all in one.
Baby.
You know?
I am. Because
she said they will pull up now.
They gonna pull up. I know they gonna. we don't want the Crescent City Showstoppers to pull up. I get a whole second line group to come up here and tell this.
But yeah, so now we're talking about second line. And so what we were talking about having all my people travel to New Orleans to have the wedding, but he don't want to. He want all his people, family, and a couple friends from New Orleans to travel down here.
Right.
So
yeah, I want him to come down here because I'm like, if you love me, like you say you love me, you will pull up for me.
I got two hands of how many people might show up from out there.
Girl, you just don't know. She's about
flip a coin.
Man, we have
flip a coin. You got a coin right now?
I ain't got no coin. It's already set in stone. The wedding is gonna be in Houston, Texas. Now, the thing that the thing that we disagreed about the most, if I can say it, I wanted everything to be at the expense of one place. I don't like getting, and the only reason why I said it because I asked questions from other people that have been married. You know what I mean? And I told them I ain't trying to put them in my business. I just want to know their business. And a lot of people were telling me it was good to go with one person that does everything. They was like, it's still gonna come out to be the same. It's gonna be a little bit more or a little bit less. That way, you know what you got to deal with right then and there. Venue, food, drinks, the DJs in there, and that right there. So you know they say 12,000. Okay, we gotta get them 12,000 right then and there. Now, only thing we have to worry about is what we gonna wear and who's gonna decorate the plate. I must agree. I'm a wedding. Thank you, Miss Latrice Johnson.
Hold on, cousin. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Wait
Thank you. See, and I try to tell my wife, she's like, baby, you ain't never been married before. But I don't
want that. That's something he wants.
No. Let me give me a minute to explain why I want that. It's better where you know where the money is going to one person instead of saying, oh, I gotta give $1,000 to this person. I gotta give $200 to this person. No, when it's right there, I like simple when it comes to money. I don't like, oh, I gotta give him this, I gotta give him that. No, put it right there to my wedding coordinator. We're gonna give her the
wedding coordinator.
We're gonna give her the colors we want, what type of flowers we want on the table, the decor, the chandeliers, what we want. You know, we gotta pay a little bit more, and we're gonna roll from there. So I've been doing my homework. I'm glad we bought this up. I ain't even trying to tell Nice, but I've been doing my homework. I just ain't found the right venue. If we're gonna do it in the backyard, are we gonna go somewhere else? You know, must agree.
Because I also wanted to have a backyard wedding because our backyard is big enough to do so.
Right.
But yeah, so but see, everybody's saying one place for everything. So the reason now he gave his spiel on why. Now I'm giving mine.
Okay.
The reason why I was leaning away from letting it be one VU that does everything because I have a cook I want to use, who I use for all my big event stuff. I have a videographer slash photographer that I want to use. I even know of a DJ that I can use, and it'll still look and probably would come out as the same as spending it all in one.
But,
And then I'm also into wanting to support the people I know who has this exact same business. And I'd rather give my coins to them.
okay. Are you finished?
Let's go to the comments.
No. I want to
Mama said
expound.
one place with everything. And then Nara said, all I know is this time around I would not be doing the reception hall period.
You not, mama. You not. I'm gonna make sure of that.
No, you are not.
So my thing, when
Patrice,
said
the wedding coordinator, said you will save money that way.
Going with in one spot. So my thing with that is about going with people that we know. Why
of course,
don't
Mama? Of course.
Why I don't want to go with people that we know? Because when you know people, they tend to do what they want to do. When you go with outsiders that you don't know, they're going to give us what we want, not with the other people that we know want to do.
But in the people I'm talking about are professional, and they give what I want them to do. These people I'm talking about ain't just I know you some do what I want to do.
No,
I'm not hiring them type of people.
I understand, but at the end of the day, we can invite them to the wedding and they could come get some tips on how they can do their next event.
You're right, because my photographer said when I talked to his wife, he said he told her that he'd rather just come.
Thank you. I remember that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna hit you on the side. The tree said you can bring in outside vendors, just find a venue that will allow that, and it's no problem. And that's another thing that I kept running into. A lot of the venues that I wanted, they all wanted
their own vendor.
Either they own vendor or the person whoever I was going to go with had to have be certified,
right?
So I'm like, ugh.
See, and that's and I like businesses like that. They say if you're going to bring anybody into our establishment, let us see their paperwork. I'm cool with that because they're letting you know if they come and use our establishment so that their decor, use their DJ, their sound system, that they ain't gonna mess with our stuff, and it's gonna be taken care of. I want to go with one thing and one thing only. And the only reason why I'm Groomzilla Misha is because I know Naisha, Miss Perfectionist. I have to get on her, and I want her to just get out the way this time around. Thank you. See how she calmed down when I say that? Because I always tell her, baby, just get out the way. All you gotta do is worry about being pretty in that dress. Well, I can be just like this here. Oh God. And
because you're gonna cry.
That's understood. But I'm walking out, she's gonna be up there. So
y'all like that one out. You pushing it. You are pushing.
Anyway, but
he pushing it, y'all.
But I want Aisha to just sit down this time around, because when we do it, we gonna have fun. We gonna do it big. Let's see what Miss
the tree said. Both you guys have great ideas. Thank you. But allow yourself to enjoy your day. But one venue that can do it all will save you a lot of money.
I know, because a couple of venues that Aisha told me about, I was getting upset with her, like, and baby, you know I was, because I was getting all hostile because we had a couple of disagreements on a couple of venues. And my thing was this, like y'all say, I wanted to be in one spot. So every time I give a down payment or whatever I'm paying your money, I know it's all going to all these, everything that we got set up there. Food, drinks, the decor, the waitresses, all that. I don't need to be trying to pay no separate people when I could just pay this wedding coordinator, whoever she may be. Might be you, Miss Latrice, you never know.
Because I'm about to hit you up as soon as we finish this live.
And because it's a couple of spots that we've been looking at, but it ain't about the spot. We want to make sure that it's nice, it's intimate, the people that we are inviting, because we have a couple of people have been on my heart. I know they're gonna come out with us, and if they can't come, I won't have to send them an invite. They know Brother Ray gonna, I use
Invoice.
Brother Ray. They're gonna come out and support and come have fun with us. So when is supposed to be happening?
Misha said, when are we going to look for dresses? I don't know.
Right now, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just
That's
say
towards the
this.
end of the year.
I'm
I
gonna
need
just
to
say
start.
this.
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
just say
start.
this. Right now, this is year 4 for us. This is year 4 for us. This is year 1 for me of being home. So right now, we're figuring out some things, a lot of things.
We already have a date.
For 2024.
Yes. So to
Yeah.
answer the next question, we already have a date, and we'll let y'all know soon.
We'll let y'all know soon on I Choose You podcast, or we'll send a separate invite so you can RSVP early, and we won't have to, send you an invoice saying that your ticket is void and you owe us $120 for your seating. But we putting some things together, man. We learning not to just spill everything to people, give everybody, just everything.
Thank you. I sure will.
Because when we talk about stuff, people have a tendency. You in the wedding, Erica, so I don't know what you're talking about. People have a tendency of, we just taking our time right now. It's happening next year. We got a date. We just putting some things together, slide some things over here, slide some things over there, and pushing some things forward. Child, I don't.
Eric said this Mars VP now.
Y'all coming? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like this. If you don't show up, cool. If you do show up, that's even better. But we gonna enjoy ourselves. It's gonna be our 5th year being married.
Yeah.
This year make year 4. First year being home. And them time flying by fast. 2019 was just like yesterday. Yes, take your time, allow God to let you all to release the details. Love you both. Thank you. That's why I was telling Aisha. I was like, man, I didn't want her to get overwhelmed with it. So I was kind of being a groomzilla to push her out, like, baby, let's just take our time. Not for what everybody else wants, for what we want. You know what I mean? If they don't want to be part of it, oh well. I wanted it small. At first, I wanted big, and I was like, man, we could go small and intimate. Hey, Sister Dana, my OG's back, y'all. We're talking about wedding expenses, Sister Dana. And I need you and Sister Nedra to RSVP right now. Because if y'all ain't there, I'm pulling up. I ain't sending you no note. I'm pulling up. Anyway, but I just want Nyjah to take her time, man. And because everybody ain't gonna be in it. She got a list of women who she want to wear. And I'm like, it don't gotta be all that. Let them wear the intimate colors or whatever it's gonna be, and we gonna roll from there.
My husband and I are going to renew our vows this year, 30 years. Wow. I pray we get to 30 years.
We're gonna get to 30 years.
Joshua said the wedding is for you, not for you both, not the people.
Oh, we know that already.
Which is why my list is about to get
right.
a little shorter.
Right. You know what I mean?
So they say I'm there with my gangster lean.
I know that's right. What you drinking? Let me know right now. So I can
because y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. So we're gonna rewind a little bit. So he said it's gonna be what you said, open bar. Open bar, something like that. I'm not listening to him.
Only because of cash bar. I don't want nobody coming out their pocket. We ain't giving no concert. We're not giving a concert. We having a wedding. You have an open bar at a concert or a club. So then I got something special for you. Don't worry about it. Just for you.
It's better than trail mix.
Right. You see somebody's better than trail mix.
Oh my God.
This here gonna have your gangster lean anyway. It ain't no lean. But anyway, I just want us to take our time, man. Everybody gonna be invited, man. She said we had an open bar at my daughter's wedding. It was nice. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you got there. It's a difference between you have niggas and hood niggas. Now, we all know that we have uppity niggas and we got hood niggas. Hold up. I'm gonna show you the difference. Right now, I'm a mixture of both. I could be hood, I could be uppity. So when you got people that's with an open bar, we know who like to get drunk. So don't be laughing at me. So we gotta watch the ones that gonna get drunk. But like my boy, Paperboy said, Mr. Joshua, he said, make sure they got a tip for the bartender. You know what I mean? Tip them. Yeah, they gonna have that job there. You know what I mean? Even though they being paid, but
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that I get the liquor that I want, even if I gotta buy it myself. Be like, hey man, stock the bar with this. Even though they gonna have their liquor, I gotta have that strong black man stuff, that bumpy face. And gotta have that teleport. Gotta have that Hennessy. Gotta have that Dose. Gotta have that Crown Royal. You know, my mama like that Crown, that Jack, or that Jack and Coke. We gotta go old school. So I'm excited. Got me talking about it now.
You excited about him?
Yeah, I gotta save some money though.
Because this cash bar alone gonna be out the brew for you.
No, it ain't.
For you, yes, it is.
That ain't nothing. We had bring your own beer and do what you can handle. For sure. For sure. Crown Black, please. Okay, they got Crown. Crown is cheap, Misha.
Oh my God.
Crown is cheap. That Crown Vanilla, that Crown Peach, that Crown, that's cheap. We can get you a bottle and put it at your table and say, girl, drink and be married. When it's gone, you out of there. But anyway, venues, I love the excitement Ray has about the planning process.
He's more excited than me. That's crazy.
She was not excited. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I want when people step up in this wedding reception, because you know they all stay in one place. I want y'all to be in awe, like, oh, this is nice. There's some people there going to be something like, girl, look at that. You ain't gonna be. I'm gonna have somebody at the door listening for y'all, a usher, to write down names. Who say, girl, look at what the hell they got going on. You know, people wear me like, girl,
right?
They just come for spectating. So I know I'm gonna have some spectators. I know. Thank you, Eric. I know you, my road dog, gonna roll with me. People coming there, girl. Nah, I'm gonna have an usher at the door from the church. Pay attention when they come to the door. Have your mic on. Have me a little secret compartment in my ear. Yeah, have your mic on.
He gets him, baby. No,
we having two ushers at the door. They're gonna sign a gift card so she can mark a check mark. They say that's the one that says something, and I'm gonna do a little check.
Let me tell y'all something. We started with 100 people and went down to 60. I like that right there. Because we started with over 100. It's probably down to 50 right now.
Down to 50. You're that 50.
He's telling the truth about that. People do like to come and spectate instead of just coming and enjoying the moment and having fun.
Yeah. Man, listen. Only reason why I know this, like I told Nice, I ain't been to Costco. Yeah, but I got.
And he said, I'm coming through Stone because I'm always ready. Period.
All right, ain't
you supposed to be the usher.
You coming to be the usher, or you just coming to the wedding and stomping ready?
Both.
Right. Look,
wait a minute.
Look.
We had someone at the door too, checking the RSVP list. I almost had to cuss people showing up that didn't RSVP. See?
Thank you. See, that's why I gotta have them ushers at the door. I need to get them.
We need to pick who's gonna be
them old school. So I'm gonna have to go back to Nelson Memorial. Give me two of them ushers from at the door. I'm being funny like the old school ushers. Baby, dang, that was a little soft feeling, y'all. Don't worry about that look she did show y'all.
Worry about it.
No. I'm every. Oh my goodness. So from the looks of it, from the night, I guess I already got a list of 10 people that's already gonna be at the wedding. How they acting right now? So is it cool for all 10 of y'all to RSVP now? Because I'll put y'all on my list. They say I do it. OG, I know you gonna do it. I ain't gotta worry about that. OG gonna give me that head nod. Okay? And I'm gonna be right back there, Sister Dan. Don't worry about it. I don't need to tell them to move to the side. Tell them to move to the side. Tell them, say, can you step to the side, please, let the next guest up. When I see you move somebody to the side, I'll be back there with my guys.
Oh my God. Yes. You made me forget my question that I was about to ask. God.
What?
Just move to the side.
Just move to the side. That's all. You know how you be somewhere and they, can you step to the side, please? Next person up. Have two of y'all back there. You and Sister Nedra do good, boy.
Yes,
y'all do good back there. Boy, y'all two a dynamic duo, boy. It's already understood. I'll make sure I keep y'all drinks coming too. Look, she said I've done it before. I called in about 30 weddings.
Y'all give me the laughs I need.
Sister Dana, that's my man. I miss Sister Dana, man. I ain't lying. That's my OG, man. I
That
like
was the
it.
question I had. Go ahead, baby.
But only one person RSVP, and that was Misha. Okay. Y'all don't want me back
Oh,
there.
yes, we do.
Nah, we want you to get them together. We want you to get them together. I know y'all gonna get them together, boy. Them greens, boy. And them stances, boy. I need you to get them together. I know I ain't got to worry about none of y'all at the door. Nothing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get y'all a wand and a flashlight. I don't need security. My OG back there. You ain't coming over here with that mess. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Because see, y'all know how to read body language. You know, people pull up at your wedding, they already mugged up. Girl, I don't know why I came. I'm just coming to be nosy, eat their food, see what they got on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Look, they not. I done been, man, people is something. So the dance said she don't need nothing. She said she got it. Anyway.
Oh God.
Hey, we looked at some nice Texas. Houston had some nice venues, man. I want to say that. We seen one that was on the hilltop. Oh man, it was nice. Ooh, it was expensive. I need to hit me a little Powerball or something. To the next, I'm about that life. I know you is. I'm telling you, boy. I'm on SVP now. All right, Sister Dana. Because if you don't show up to the thing, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be hurt. You don't show up. I'll be hurt, boy. I'm gonna come to church Sunday. I'm gonna be looking at you. I'm gonna be looking at you with that Moses face. Got me feeling like Moses.
I heard say Houston is the place for everything.
They is.
Oh,
Y'all got my wife. Y'all got my wife tickle over here. But tonight's topic was wedding expenses. Should you send invoices to guests who are no call, no show? No more trail mix for her. Okay, I got some dose for her then. When she said Gatorade, she said I'm gonna be in disguise. So then I'm gonna spot you. So nobody else might know spot. I'm gonna spot you. I'm gonna say that's my OG back there, 6'2". I know who that is.
Yes, please. You see on my way up. Ain't cutting up tonight.
Man, we miss y'all, man. Y'all know y'all my people. And
God. I really had a question. I forgot laughing so much. I forgot my next question was gonna be.
So the thing about weddings is I know they're expensive, man. Like it seemed like people want to go. It's like I don't want to be in competition with nobody when it comes to my wedding. I want my wedding, our wedding, to be what we want. So I know Naisha is big on decor.
Yes.
My thing for the wedding would be the color scheme. I ain't worrying about the decor, none of that. My thing would be the color scheme. So we choose 2 colors that I'm cool with. I done got me something that look. I like. Oh, them colors will look good on me, because I'm a handsome young man, and them colors will look good on me. I've been trying out the colors. We look good in white. I love white. Weddings aren't expensive. It's a choice. Yes, it's a choice. We know that, sister, but you might want to go over the top, because we see these Nigerian weddings, and boy, they be Pondy Ripper. Now, if y'all come letting it rain on me, don't be trying to pick up none of that money. I'm gonna have my broom right there in my bag. Watch out, that's mine. Yes, Lord.
No, we gotta have somebody over there.
I'm gonna pick up my own money. I don't need the bag boy trying to get none of the flower girl, none of that. That's my money. They made it rain on me. Yeah, I'm getting all that.
Yeah. Y'all must say my daughter's wedding was beautiful though. Yes, it was. From the pictures and the videos I seen, it was. We had fun. I did my little part, even though they didn't want me to do anything.
That's right. A broom full of groom. I don't know how you know. So if y'all make it rain on me, y'all see me with my little broom, because we jumping over the broom too. We going old school. Can't trust them. Erica, I'm on point. That's why I say you got the uppity Gregory and you got the hood Gregory.
Man, he gonna be so busy grabbing money. I'm gonna be having fun.
We're gonna be having fun. We're gonna be in the. You know what? I told Naisha, I'm thinking about it because we had long talks about these arguments and everything. I'm talking about to where we ain't told each other for like 2-3 days about this wedding. Baby, I ain't capping. Because she was being petty about this wedding. So let me tell y'all, this Negro, I gotta say it. If I'm not even gonna say agree with her, because I just had my feelings. What she said? Let's
He
get
said, "Let me get my ones
together.
together."
Yeah, let me get my ones together. Get them together, baby. Matter of fact, you can get some pennies, quarters, nickels, and dimes because the machine in Walmart work too. We'll put it in there. Make it rain on me. Yeah, go get your pennies, y'all. Anyway, me and Aisha had some arguments. I'm not gonna say arguments, some disagreements about the wedding where we barely talked to each other for a couple of days. We just was, hey baby, and just and then because my wife is a perfectionist and she's working on it. We getting us some help for it. The Help Me Experience is getting us some help for her perfectionism. I want her to thank her. I want everybody to thank Naisha for all her for trying to do better. My wife want everything to be perfect. So I told her, I say, baby, we're gonna find a venue. Yes, she is. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna be calm, cool, and collective. And I say, baby, we got this on our timing. So let's just get to know one another again. Let's be fruitful and married. And we gonna do this. So we decided on, right now, I thank Sister Latrice right now for giving us some insight. See, y'all help me. Y'all help make this Help Me experience for us better. Help me. Help me. Help y'all. Help somebody else. Right? I'm that quarter that don't play.
She said, "Please," because we don't want her to stress us
And
out.
that's what I'm trying to help Misha. See how she calmed down right now? We check the blood pressure every night to make sure that it's not high.
Your blood pressure,
Make
not
sure it's
mine. 'Cause you
regulated.
capping right now.
Make sure it's regulated. So 140/70. Make sure she's regulated. But we're gonna make sure that my wife don't do nothing but try that dress on and walk down that aisle. So we did discuss music. Please. They say, please make sure. Okay. So I'm gonna be groomzilla. Y'all know this. So if I call on y'all, Melissa, Misha, Erica, Sister Dana,
It's his
everybody
blood
that's on
pressure,
there,
not mine. Okay.
Mama, I ain't asking y'all to do that. I'm asking y'all to keep her awake. That's it. That's all. Because once we go with this venue and they give us this ticket, and I know what this ticket is, that's a wrap. We rolling. Now, don't get me wrong. Naisha might, not the blood pressure. Yes, who's side. Naisha might send out the invites to y'all. I'm learning every day about the computer situation or whatever. I ain't a computer illiterate, but my wife got her own little thing what she want to do for us, sending y'all invites or whatever. And let us know about y'all plus ones because we will be invoicing if your plus one don't come. So I know I am because I'm only sending it to the ones I know who coming. But we was having to think about music, and I was saying I ain't worrying about no church folks. They come. Church folks know we young. We're young. 19, 23. We're young, and we gonna have that music up in there. They're gonna be a little bit of the back that thing up. It's gonna be a little bit of that Chris Brown. It's gonna be a little Frankie Beverly and May. It's gonna be a mixture of everything. So don't be in there to my girl. Why they playing that? They saints of the church. This is our wedding reception, our 5th year anniversary, and we gonna do our thug thizzle, right, baby? Because I don't want her to be worried about that. Cricket, tell the DJ turn that off. We ain't coming with no play. We gonna give him a playlist. We want him to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want all church music. We ain't playing that nail. Sasha Cobb in there. We ain't playing no Pastor Mike James. We ain't playing no church music. We up in there. R. Kelly, Charlie Wilson, Fantasia. I like gangster music. Oh God, you want to hit that? You want to hit that juvenile, huh? You want that back that thing up, huh? I know what's going on.
So we pretty much got the playlist. I'm adding to that playlist every day. So
Here
y'all
we go.
paying, but we had to pay for 20 extra people that didn't show up. So I understand. Hell, saying I want some Snoop.
Snoop Dogg it down.
Excuse me. He said she coming.
We know you coming a little bit. You on there. Your RSVP, you gonna get in that Acura and you coming down here to H-Town. They gonna see all my friends.
Get you.
Yeah. You gonna come in that Acura. Yeah, we getting the red, we getting the wedding.
We gotta have a little church.
We gotta have a little. We ain't. Misha, stop
At the
playing.
ceremony part, not the reception.
That's it. All you gonna get is dun 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 dun. That's it. That's over
They're
with.
not getting that.
Okay.
She said,
What
"I'll
you
be
just
there."
said, Melissa? Hold up, Melissa. Last week you just said Riverside. I know about Riverside, fool. Melissa, you just said last week that brother, what his name was? Okay. All right.
She said,
Oh, you laughing now, Melissa. I know it. Yeah, you're plus one. He better show up. What if nice you throw that bouquet out there and you catch it? I want all that. I need to see all that. Who catch the bouquet? I'm gonna be instigating. You get married? Yeah. Don't be trying to catch nothing. You better get out the way. You better weed that thing. You already know I'm down for a little church too, sis. Oh God.
Y'all gonna catch that at the ceremony, not the reception, okay?
Okay.
Oh God, I still can't remember my question. Too busy laughing at y'all. It was something about.
So we got two wedding coordinators on here that say you ain't gotta do nothing. You got Sister Latrice and you got OG Sister Dana. So I think right now I'm about to get in this. I think it's safe to say we can start back to only church we had was prayer before the wedding. Hey, I'm cool too. You know, I'm cool too. I just want a big old reception. I ain't really worrying about the wedding part. You know, we're gonna get dressed up, do our thing. But I just want the reception part where everybody can come in there and have fun and enjoy with us, man. There's a lot of people that we still ain't seen yet. Well, I ain't seen, you know, since I've been home or whatever. You know, so when I send my invites out, I ain't even really tripping though. They tell me, even if we do for 100 people and 100 people don't show up, man, y'all go up there and y'all get drunk, y'all eat. Huh?
It won't be that many people.
It won't. Well, my wife said it ain't gonna be that many people. So yeah, that's what people are doing now. So, you know, some small and intimate, man. But I want it to be nice though. I want to take plenty of pictures. I want to look back on that moment at reception with some of the folks that's on here. You know, I'm gonna be expecting y'all to be there, man. You know, I'm gonna have my two ushers at the back though. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I got them with some microphones. I need to hear everything being said back there. Anyway.
So I guess that'd be one of my questions. Do y'all prefer to go
bring it to go play? I ain't sure about that. Listen.
My question was gonna be, do y'all prefer small and intimate or large?
So small and intimate or large? I don't right now, small and intimate, like these day and time, man, people doing them big weddings.
Thank you. That was my question. Thank you for bringing it back to my memory. Thank you. So she said the reception is what people look forward to going to. So my question was going to be, Melissa said small and intimate. Me too. At first, I wanted something big, but then as life goes on and you not talking to people no more, people decide they want to do what they do. It makes you want to go small and intimate. So I'm leaning towards small and intimate. But my question was in regards to what Latrice said. The reception is what people look forward to going to. So what is it wrong to have just a ceremony and no reception, or no ceremony, just reception? Did I say that? I said it twice, huh? Is it wrong to have a ceremony, no reception, or just the reception, no ceremony? Well, not is it wrong with. Do people do that? People are doing small intimate. Yes, they really are. And they doing them fast. They not waiting. Misha said, at first I envisioned a very big wedding, but the wedding can be intimate, but the reception can be big and grand. Yes, you can do either. So, by which one? What would you want? So I don't. Well, I'm just say start with my kids. My kids, they for some reason don't think we're married. We literally had to pull out the marriage certificate for them.
Right.
I guess because they didn't see the ceremony, they
right.
like, oh, y'all really married?
Right.
But so what we were thinking, everybody saying it's yours. It's yours. Do what y'all want and how y'all want. Misha said, I know two people who got married at the courthouse and had their receptions were amazing. Mama said, I know two people who got married at the court. Oh, we just read them.
So the thing with that is, I agree with everybody saying it's up to y'all and y'all wallet. That's why I was stuck on having everything at one spot, and that way I know who I'm paying my money to or whatever. You know what I mean? For me, because I ain't living that life no more. I'm an honest man, making my honest living. And the overtime, that's my extras, and I want to see where my money going. That way I know, is this what we really doing? This what we doing right here. It got to the point where I even wanted all my guys to wear the same thing. And now I'm like, man, I'm gonna lead all them dudes in the wedding. All I want for me, like I said, I just want to see my wife in that white dress. I ain't worrying about nothing else. I really don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care who she got on her side and that, because I ain't gonna be looking at them Negroes. I'm gonna be looking at my wife in that white dress. That's all I really want, and have a nice reception. I told her that. So
Right. Latrice said you can do a renewal and say vows again if you choose and have a nice reception to all you like me. So that's what we were leaning towards, because again, we're already married. So.
right.
Um
It can get overwhelming. That's why I was telling my wife, that's why I was like, I kind of like pushed her away to stop thinking about it, because I was being a groomzilla, because she was thinking too much about it. And I was like, man, it's like, don't be consumed by what you want. It's for us, not for everybody else. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like everybody, like, I'm glad people stop asking, like, girl, what y'all gonna do? Because I'm like, it's cool. Y'all can back up, go do what y'all niggas, and we could just focus on us. You know what I mean? Because everybody want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? My thing is this. So even if you don't support us by being the way and support us by coming there, you know what I mean? I ain't looking for no gift from y'all. None of that. Just come support and have fun. That's it. That's what your coordinator is for. So she won't be stressed.
I think the thing was, I was trying to be the coordinator in the parade.
Right. And that's when our groomzilla had to come in and be like, dog, chill out, man. Like, cause she always said, girl, you don't know nothing about no wedding. I'm like, man, I didn't read enough books. Yes, because Mr. Red's read. I didn't read enough books, and I even had wedding decor magazines now locked up, getting them for free. So I'm seeing how people doing. I'm like, I ain't got no money for that. $1 million on a wedding, girl. You better take this $20,000 for this wedding, and that other 900,000 and 800 could have been in our pocket. I ain't spending no $1 million on no wedding. I don't care if I was a multi-millionaire. We gonna have giraffes and lions and all that gonna be in there. Black folks gonna be scared, girl. They got So that's me. Rap must agree with Ray. Okay,
I must agree with Ray. You need to enjoy that and look beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. What?
Not gonna
For real, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I really be waiting on.
Danny said, I'm certified. I have taken some classes.
For real,
so I started out in that field, but I was like, Mama laughing.
So I have some friends that was trying to join our live tonight back from New Orleans. They want to, they've been asking about being on. Yeah, I was just letting them know that we was on live. They have been trying to call me. But yeah, man, that's really, you know what I mean? That was just tonight's conversation or whatever about, wedding expenses or whatever. We narrowed it down what we want to spend, what we don't want to spend. If it's a little bit less, cool. If it's a little bit more, cool too. You know what I mean? We got a price setting out here. We got colors. We know who we're inviting. We know the type of food we want, this, that, and the other. Like, everything is already planned out, even down to the guest list. It's about finding that right venue or that right wedding coordinator to just go with the flow. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's really the building, because I want to make sure they have parking for everybody, because I believe we have a nice turnout. You know what I mean? And if we don't, it's still cool. Make sure you stick to the budget. Right.
So we started out talking about budget tonight, and I think, I said my number one would be video and photography. What's your number one?
My number one would be I think the decor and the decor. My number one would be the decor and well, you said two things, so I'm gonna go with decor.
We're kind of falling under the same thing.
Right. I'm gonna say the place, the venue. I'm just worrying about the money. I ain't worrying about nothing else. All I'm worrying about is my thing with the wedding is this. If we pick a venue, I want to go there and see a vision. Like if they have like a little what they call it, a little menu or a little what they call them houses that's already fixed up.
I forgot.
Y'all know what I'm
Talking
saying.
about,
But I want to go in there and see, you know what I mean? I want to go in there and see what they got for me before we doing the thing.
models. Talking about a model.
Yeah, a model. I want to see a model, like show me some pictures or something like they doing a display. Yeah. Let me see, you know what I mean? Because I know my wife wants flowers everywhere.
Yeah, okay, so since we talking about that, so because like he said, y'all,
Open
we
house, yeah.
Lord, this thing hurt. So we do have pretty much everything is already written down exactly what I want, what we want. So he's right. I do want white flowers everywhere, all kinds of white flowers. There's no particular white flower. I want all. So the color scheme is all white flowers, all kind, and all white candles.
That's her
That's it.
thing.
That's the only
Oh
color.
yeah, Nisha just wanted all she wanted intimate setting candles, white candles, and all white
I
flowers
want a
everywhere.
million white candles
Right.
and a million white flowers.
Yes, those are some open houses that being used. Right. So that was my thing too. And I wanted the location to be like, because I know I'm gonna have out of town guests. They ain't tripping about, the people that I know gonna come from New Orleans or Louisiana, my family, whatever, they not tripping. I want to make sure it's somewhere where they got some hotels where they could be at that's just right there in the vicinity too. You know what I mean? My people that's in H-Town, y'all could go back home. But my people that's coming from out of town, so we want to make sure that everybody's comfortable. Taste testing would be good as well. Yeah. So that was my thing. You know what I mean? Like we got some venues. Trust me. We just got like 3-4 venues.
It's down to two now.
Is the one of them that I really like?
Which
Oh
one?
Lord. Well, the one right there.
Maybe.
Okay. They got some spots that I like. You know what I mean? I ain't. Once I lock in on some, it is just locked in. You get your hotel to get you a discount, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good, y'all. We got it. It's written in stone. We just gotta find that venue. They got everything in there. I don't want her to get none of her people to do nothing. We don't need no discounts or no deals from them. Even though we're trying to bring business to our black-owned business, we trying to have it all right then and there. They can pay that tab. We get that money rolling. We get y'all invites out. Let y'all know what colors we wearing. We get our girls to get their colors. We get our guys to get their colors. And
That is not. We will not be walking down to that tune.
we're gonna be walking on. I only want you. I only want you.
Doing the most.
Yeah. See, don't be talking about. I told y'all.
I have some hotel connections now that I've done this. Oh, we need to hook you up.
So, going to be doing it again for my son. Your color better not change again. Oh God.
First of all, let me put this comment up, and I'm going to elaborate on that because a couple of the bridesmaids are on here. So let's talk about that while we got a little more time. So everybody who's planning, when you the bride, I'm now leaning towards the side of it does not take all them bridesmaids to make a wedding. So Misha said our color better not change again. So what happened was these bridesmaids couldn't get it together with the all white that I wanted. So they decided they wanted to go all black.
We ain't got no black in my wedding.
Well, there you have it.
Hey,
and it's not that I changed for them. It's just they was driving me crazy, child.
We not wearing no black. And I'm gonna tell you something about black. I know people gonna get mad at me for saying this.
It wasn't Misha. Right. It wasn't Erica. It wasn't Melissa.
We ain't wearing no black. And I understand. Oh, I get it now. Thank you, Misha. That's how I teach you. I know who it was. I figured it out. We ain't wearing no black though. We ain't going no funeral. We at a wedding. We are celebrating being married. But we have some offset colors. So if you can't wear white, what was it?
No, I want it all white with the accent colors to be green, olive green. Yes.
Yeah.
But overall, it's all white.
Right.
But yes, bridesmaids can be just as worse as the brides of the child. They will drive you crazy.
Especially with me, my guys already say they're there. What they need to wear, voila. I wanted my guys to wear a shirt and shoe though, and it was hard. I like the olive green, right? I wanted my guys to wear a shirt and shoe, but we can't find them because I don't want them wearing no church shoes. I wanted my guys to wear like red bottoms, Misha. All my guys to wear red bottoms, but everybody, it's not I try to tell her to do
I mean, was saying that.
right.
But I am doing me. That's why the list gonna be cut a
That's
little
why I
shorter.
cut a little shorter. He's like, yeah. I said, all right. You have to be willing to hurt some of your friends' feelings, whether they're in the wedding or not. You ain't get shoes, you was being a bugaboo, you out of there. Straight up. This ain't for you, this for us. Yes, she's your friend, it's your sister, your day one. But did you think about her when you was doing your thing? They gonna say they will, but you didn't, girl. You went with your other friend that you've been cool with after all the time. Stop it. I pay attention to everything. Y'all ain't gonna just be treating Aisha no any kind of way. Mr. Red's home. Anyway, so if you ain't in the wedding, I'm saying it live. You could go back and share it all up and down your podcast. You could tell them I said it. Yeah. At this time on that 106, 105, I said it. If you ain't in the wedding, Mr. Ray said you don't need to be in it. Yeah.
He very petty.
I ain't being petty. I'm being real. You ain't wearing no black. You gonna wear white. I said that.
You have a maid or matron of honor there, your leading ladies.
Right. And that's all what matters.
Let me say something. You choose the people who are going to support you after the wedding. That part right there. If you haven't talked to them in a year, no invite. I like that concept. If I ain't talked to you in a year,
put it back
no
up there.
invite.
Put it back up there. Sister Dinah. That's why I rock with you. See, I like to see that's the type of people that I was raised around. I want you to be raw and uncut and real. If you ain't being real, don't come around me with all that, man. I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that. Let me return to this dress. Hopefully. What? Misha.
I'm going to put this right back up. She said, if you haven't talked to them in a year, no invite. That goes to you and all your people you trying to invite. If you ain't talked to them suckers in a year,
they've been calling
no
me.
invite.
I just don't answer. Let me tell
No
you something.
invite.
So now you got this thing like, baby, you always be talking about these. You ain't messing with nobody. You mess. A lot of people they call me or they hit me up on Facebook and Instagram. I don't be talking to everybody like that, but I would invite them to something like this. I got picks and chooses on who I'm invited to my wedding reception or wedding from New Orleans. If I ain't invite you, somebody from New Orleans gonna be petty, Betty, and it'll be like, we at Ray wedding. They're gonna be like, why that ain't send me no invite? And they're gonna be paying my because he ain't want to.
So my next question is before we go, is it wrong or petty to invite certain people to the ceremony but not the reception?
Oh Lord.
Or to the reception but not the ceremony?
That's
petty.
What if it's in one building, they're gonna be at both?
What if it's not? No, because if people are invited to the ceremony, of course they can come to the reception. But if we don't invite you to the reception, is that wrong? And you miss the ceremony?
Oh, no, that ain't wrong. No,
no. Okay. Well,
certain people only gonna be invited to the now because if we invited to the reception, I mean we really don't mess with them like that. Then they just gonna be eating our food and drinking our liquor. You ain't coming at all.
Right.
Nah. I'm cool. I'm cool on it. I'm cool. Think about it.
No, because it's kind of like a funeral. Everybody can come to the funeral, but can't go to the gravesite.
This ain't a funeral. This is my wedding.
Right, I understand, but
you ain't gonna come to neither one. Both should be invitation on it. Bet. That's why we're gonna have Sister Nedra back there and Sister Dana at the door, and that's a wrap. They had a crown royal back there with them, and they gave.
So wait a minute, because y'all trying to fly past this question. So how can you invite people to the ceremony but not the reception?
No, how can you invite them to the reception and not the ceremony? Your invite is only for the reception. They ain't gonna come at all. They gonna say you ain't invite. Yeah. Yeah, my funeral gonna be invitation only. Oh God. We're back on the wedding. We ain't talking about no funerals, OG.
Oh
But
my God.
if you ain't going to invite them to one, don't invite them to the other. Just don't invite them at all. That's what I'm saying. Why would I invite you to the reception but not to the wedding? That's being petty. Yeah, that's petty. That's petty.
I don't know. I just wanted to ask that question.
Right.
What?
That's petty. That is.
Oh
Petty,
my
petty.
God. That's not my name. Melissa said I could fit 500 at my wedding, but at the reception I could only fit 250 inside. Hmm. Okay. So tonight's subject was about in the church. She said those who have the wedding invitation is their pass to the reception. Well, y'all, we appreciate y'all for joining in tonight. As always, I always get my more than my 7 chuckles out coming
Right.
on every Tuesday now, going live with y'all. Anything else, baby?
Nah, man, I thank y'all for joining in on I Choose You podcast. You know, it was great being with y'all tonight, getting some insight on tips about the wedding and stuff like that, man. You know, it's always great to see you guys every Tuesday to get y'all positive feedback because y'all ain't never negative. Y'all always upbeat, man. I love y'all and I thank y'all, man, for joining with us tonight.
And before we go, make sure you all go and listen to Girl Yes podcast. It's back live today. You can find it on my website at thenaishmarie.com. Or you just go on my page and find it like that.
Because, girl, you are somebody special.
But if there's not anything else, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you meet us back here next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m.
Same time, same place, same channel. That was a nice show tonight of I Choose You podcast. Help me, help y'all, help somebody else.